What's going on? Mediocre Magic Man back at it again. We're gonna do Core Set 2020. New set is here upon us. It's Tuesday, first day it's out on Magic the Gathering Arena. Um, so let's do it. I would like to purchase this item. Open these packs. Hmm. Well, this isn't a healthy mix of rares for limited. These overlap in 2 colors, but am I playing 4 colors? I don't think so. Is this card even good? Reveal an angel or demon. Oh no, okay. Oh, so I could get one of each. That's an EDH card, so that's useless to me here on Arena. Uh, People on Facebook are wondering how I got in, because I had to use VPN to get to the West Coast servers. Alright, what does this thing do? Cast a non-creature spell, make a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. That could be pretty decent. That's more playable in limited than this one is. Although, I mean, maybe there's a bunch of angels and demons and dragons. I really don't know. I have not looked at this set. So, I'm kind of running in blind here. Other wolves and werewolves you control will get +1/+1, and it's just a 4/4 for 4, so that's pretty good. If you beginning of your end step, ooh, werewolf, kind of sort of dealy, huh? I mean, it makes wolves instead of flipping, but I see what they're going for there. Whenever you activate loyalty ability, well, that would be nice if we had a Chandra Planeswalker, but nope. Although this ability is not bad, tap and discard a mountain or a red card to draw a card, that you could do worse. Let's see, don't think we want that in limited. Let's see. Oh, my eye. There's something in my eye. Golos. No, I mean, is a 5 mana 3/5 acceptable? I don't think so. Oh, but it does get a land, so it's 5 mana 3/5 plus ramp. So maybe. I mean, what are we ramping to? Depends upon what we've got going on there. There's actually quite a few 7 drops in this format, I think. I've listened to Limited Resources set review, and that is about it. So let's see. What are you going on out here? Card styles. I don't care about card styles. Alright. What am I going to play? Let's see. God's Willing's pretty decent. I think this is okay, but not fantastic. It's the sideboard card. That's an okay combat trick, but I'm not thrilled about it. None of these white cards are doing it for me. Well, that's pretty decent. No, not really trying to do that unless I go wide. Yeah, the only white card I really like here is Raise the Alarm. Raise the Alarm in this, but I don't think that's enough, so we're going to look past white. There is so little blue here. I hope we don't end up having to play 3 colors. Oh, I like this a lot. This is sealed, so the games tend to go a little long, so having a mana sink is going to be good. So I like that. Anticipate's fine. It's playable. It's good filler. Card selection's pretty nice. Finds you lands early. Find you spells later. Oh, I like this as well. So there's not a lot of blue, but not so much a fan of that one. Might be okay. But what I am seeing here, mostly I like. Ooh, love this card. So blue is definitely something to look at. Let's see what's going on in black. Skeleton's okay. Blade Brand is okay. I guess this is fine. I don't know how big a deal the counter's ability is. I mean, a 1/1 pro green, it's okay if you're playing against green. Otherwise, not really what you want to spend 2 mana on. But if you can stop, 1 or 2 counters that would otherwise go onto the battlefield, I think it would be okay. Really hoses this. Stop it. Alright. See another color hoser. That's really expensive for that ability, but a 2 mana 3/1, I could think of worse cards. It's not really pulling me towards it. That's just very vanilla. I mean, nah, meh. Ooh, this could be decent. You got, ways to gain life. You gain 1 or 2 life, and this thing's pretty good. So think about that. Mill 4, you gain 1 life for each creature. That's acceptable. So I like these 2 cards, but so far not as much. Okay, this is not bad. So we got 3 decent black cards. I like this card a lot. This is you can often get some good value off of this. I do believe. Like, you make exile something, you make a zombie, this thing dies, you sacrifice the zombie, you bring this back, you exile something else. You just get a lot of value going. This is also pretty decent. So we got a handful of playable black cards, a fair number of playable blue cards. What's going on in red? I'm not a fan of that. No evasion. It's just meh. If we're like super aggressive, it would be fine, but this is sealed. I don't think super aggressive is the right way to go. Embercat would be nice if we could do elementals. What is that? That's a bird wizard. I wanted to know. Ooh, we do have that. Alright, we'll get back to that. So, Shock's pretty good. This is fine. It's a 2/2. If you're elementals, it's better. That's why I was looking to see what else was going on in the elementals front. Just a quick glance. I only see one other elemental in red. It's okay. Double red is a bit of a high burden, I think, on this, but it's fine. Eh. This is a fun card, but I don't know if it's good. I kind of like this as like a way to finish off. But it costs 2 mana to equip, so you can't really just, sack your whole board and be like, all of a sudden you're dead. Meh. Does go well with Act of Treason, though. This is the 1/2 punch that you want. But you gotta spend 5 mana to do it because you have to Act of Treason and then equip. Yeah, I just don't think I'm. I don't think I'm thrilled about this. I like this. We have ways to deal non-combat damage. Not a whole lot. I guess this enables that, which is a factor. I like that. That's a good way to push through later on. There's another 1/2 punch if the cards right next to each other. You give something unblockable, and then you give it +1/+1 and double strike, so you just smack them for. You do it on something with 2 power, you're hitting for 6 unblockable. That's, that's not bad. 5 damage to target creature. We got a play set of these? Holy crap! Alright, well, we're playing red. That's the thing. Because that's our best removal. We didn't get any murders. Alright. Is that the last red spell? Oh, no, Dragon Mage. No thanks. I don't think it's worth 7 mana. The effect is too symmetrical, and I don't really think a 5/5 flyer for 7 is amazing. Well, that's good if you have green. And we got 3 of them? That's a lot. Is there anything worth ramping to in green that makes it worth taking? Well, that's pretty nice. Ooh, that combos well with that rare. Ooh. This is... Both these get pumped, so instead of being, 2, 3 worth of stats, it's, well, I probably won't do math. 4, 5. Shuffle any number of target cards from their graveyard into their library. Maybe that's got use. I don't know. The games go long. Is it worthwhile to have that effect? I'm not sure. That's sideboard. We don't have. I keep saying we get sideboard cards, but we don't have sideboard because this is best of 1, which I hate. Oh well. That's pretty good. I'll probably main deck one of those if you end up playing green. Particularly since there aren't sideboards and I need to not be weak to flyers if that's what happens. I like that. It's a mana sink. The body itself isn't thrilling, but it's something to do with 6 mana if you don't have anything else. Love that thing. That thing's just a powerhouse. It's only got one other wolf, though. Other elementals have trample. And it's just 4/3 for 4. That's not bad. So how many... Where are we sitting on elementals? Am I playing 3-color elementals? This is acceptable. We'll probably play one of those if we're in green. Oh, look, another wolf. Okay. This could be worse. And there's 2 of those. That's an elemental horror. Just a 6-drop 7/7. Vanilla. What do we got going on here, multicolor? Or another elemental. I think we might end up playing, at the very least, green, blue elementals. How many of these good things that we saw were elementals? That's not an elemental. That one is. That is. That is not, but still. And this does what? Fine, but we're not really thrilled about the white or the black, so we're not really going to be pushed into either of those colors by the double colored spell. So this costs only a single red. I think we're going to try and go with the green, blue, elemental, wolf, elementals plus wolf, so kind of a double tribal theme, and maybe splash red for some of these reduced to ashes because the removal is a bit light. So let's start off with the green. Wolf, wolf, wolf. I do like this because you at least get a 2/2 out of it. The big thing about enchantments, the big downside is that if your creature gets killed, then you lose both the enchantment and the creature. But by leaving you with a 2/2, that risk is sort of mitigated. Although 5 is a little expensive, but we've got other synergies with it. So you run one of those. Yes to that. Is that a common or uncommon? That's a common? Okay. So I'm going to run those in because they're elementals, and that's... If these have trample, they're so much better. I don't think I want to run any of those. Yes, we'll take a pup. This is an elemental as well. I will run... I don't want a full 3 of these, but I'll run a couple. Helps enable to try and run the top end. Let's go back over here to blue. We're going to add that. I'll go ahead and run negate. Bone to Ash for sure. Octoprophet, that's some removal, which we need. Frostlinks is good. Throw in Anticipate. And then these make 4. So that would be a full 40. Oh, of course, bring in Evolving Wilds because we're 3 colors. I don't hate this. I don't hate it at all. Okay. What does anybody think? Anybody got any opinions? Yeah, I think this is okay. Did it turn out that, no, we got the one octopus. An octopus and a spider. I was going to say, did it turn out that all of our creatures were on one of our 2 tribes? But not quite. Alright, well, let's do it. I received a Facebook message. That's just some nonsense. So, now pay attention. You should know I'm streaming. This hand seems great. We get some ramp. We get some stuff to do with the ramp. I put this on the side. Alright. Is land. Weird to have drawn a second mountain. I didn't actually pay attention to how much the auto thing gave us. This has flash. We could have waited. Oh well. What am I doing? Don't be dumb. Play this. Play that. Get in with an attack. Nope. This thing's not getting in anymore. Wow, we drew 3 of our mountains? What is up with that? No attacks. Oops. What does this do? You're going to create a wolf. Gets +1/+1 and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Interesting. Most interesting. I don't really want to reduce either of these things to ashes. So I think I'm just going to pass, leave up negate, and draw a card. I will take 3. I don't want to trade off this Crusher. We got things that'll just eat that on blocks, so. Sure. Shuffle your Evolving Wilds back into your library. Okay. Nah, I'm good on that. Can't activate though. Tragic. Well, now that I'm not leaving up for anything, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to tap these things first because our only red card is Reduced to Ashes, so we're not going to be able to cast it afterwards. And then I guess this so that I leave up green and blue. Nope. No attacking, I don't think. Okay. Divination is acceptable. No blocks again. Blue spells mill me. Now that they're running out of gas, you might start using this Reduced to Ashes here. Oh no, I don't want any more of those. No attacks. I will trade the Octoprophet off for the Wolf if need be. Really care about the trample on this later in the game. Once the Octoprophet has entered the battlefield and I got the Scry out of it, doesn't really have much use for me anymore. Oh no, now they've got a thing to do with their mana. I'm going to have to kill that first, actually. Whew. It's a lot of card draw they got going on. Bag of Holding. Alright, well, I just gotta kill this thing because I'm the only one that gets to have card advantage. Yeah, why didn't you equip this? You just forget about it? No attacks again. We're at the point where I cared about having a late game trample, but I don't really want to take too much more damage now that I'm down at 8. But the problem is that if I do trade that, then they can just start swinging for 4. I gotta let it through, and then I think I just gotta kill it with Reduced to Ashes. What's in the Bag of Holding? A land. Well, that's gotta be what I gotta kill with Reduced to Ashes. The Mythic? Oh, I wanted that. And I wanted that. Sleep paralysis would have been a way better way to deal with this. I have enough lands. Thanks, deck. And it doesn't even come untapped. If it came in untapped, would I be able to do the thing? Let's see. I guess split left is even, so that, blow that up. Yeah, if it did come in untapped, I still would have been able to draw a card. Oh, right, because it exiled instead, so they didn't get to do the thing. Nope, can't attack, because the 4/3 is holding back the 4 power. And now if they alpha, I have to block the 3/2, go to 1. I'm probably just dead. Oh no, I am just dead. Well, I can chump. So we will block there for trades. We'll chump that there. See how that goes. Ugh, that's the worst. I think that's GG's. This makes a blocker. So it turns this into a 3/3, which then can just eat that and makes a 2-powered blocker, which stops that. And then I could take 3 from this and kill it next turn and then be stabilized. So odds aren't high, but maybe. No attacks. That would be the literal death of me. Ugh, that's that. Alright, well, we tried. I'll give him the old good game. Meteor Golem is a beating. I completed some kind of reward. Let me take a look at this, because I felt like that was a lot of mountains. Wow, we only have 4 in the deck and we drew 3 of them. Okay. Well, nope, that is all correct. I didn't look properly at these artifacts, make sure there's nothing I'm missing. Yeah, no, I don't really like any of these. Turn target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Return it to your hand. It seems nice if I've got bombs to get back. Like, this is the only real target? Nah. I'm too iffy on it. Maybe it's good, but I'm not going to experiment quite yet on that. I'll let somebody else do that test for me. Punk Rock Funeral. Well, if I draw 2 forests in a row, this hand is amazing. But no. Gotta send it back. I will keep this and I'll put the Wolfkin on the bottom. We are now in London Mulligan mode. So, gone with you. Alright. I'll go ahead and crack this now just to save time. Go get, I guess, another island. I feel like, I don't remember the split, but I feel like we're heavier towards blue than green. No, that was dumb because I know I have the double green spell. Oh, well, never mind then. Now that we have that in hand, we retroactively made the correct decision. I'll take 2. Everybody open knows but me. I guess cast this first. We're bound to find a land off the scry, so I'll take the spell. Play that. Let's not show them the third color yet. Sure. Life gained. Pro red targets you. What a weird little spell. They're at 5, maybe 6 mana next turn. I just want to leave a Bone to Ash. But it's so well telegraphed. It may just not. We'll just go with this. So I will take the forest, send the island to the bottom. Don't play a bomb. Uh-oh, here comes a bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just 4. Okay, that's going to be hard to deal with. Well, that's all they played. I'm just going to skip because 7 is where they could have some of the really powerful stuff that rare that takes control of something. I think there's another 7 drop that lets them get cards back. Well, no, I'm not going to counter that because both of those don't do anything. They're just stuck on the ground. Alright. Now I'm going to do this because I can't really afford to keep taking all these hits in the air. This will put a stop to those attacks. Hopefully they just don't play anything bigger than Reduced to Ashes can deal with. Okay. Well, it's a lot of wolves, but we can reduce it to ash, so it's all good. It's all good. Exile that. No attacks. So their board state is huge, but they're running out of cards. That's bad. This is not good. Block the Vigilance one. What am I going down to here? 1. Yeah, we're dead. Ugh. Yeah, I can't. I'm just dead to this thing. I can tap down that, but There's no way. Well, I thought this deck was decent, but we're not doing so hot. Try again. Hmm. Cloud Seer, negate. On the draw. I'll keep this. It's okay. It'd be nice to keep 7 for once. Wait, we kept 7 the first game, didn't we? Sure. That's not a bad turn 1 play. I have no idea what accent that was. I like this card. I think it's going to be good. Two one flyer for 3. It's not the worst rate. I mean, you know, cantrip's pretty decent effect to have on that. Why would you sequence like that? You could have bluffed shock. I could have thought you had a shock. It's so weird. They're playing Gruul, but they've played 2 things that gain them life. I was going to say spells, but land is not a spell. Alright. You're ahead by 5. That's so far. I think I'd rather just land this first, actually. Because this will walk that more effectively. The 2-1 would trade with it on blocks. It's more critical to try. I mean, I need to do it before I miss my 4th land drop, but if I play it next turn, that's still set up that way. And I don't really want to cast Sleep Paralysis on the board as it is. Oh. I mean, I guess I do this. Oh, and this is an elemental? Yeah. We'll take action. Okay, well, this is pretty good. I will declare no attacks because I would rather... I guess maybe I should have. I don't know. Woof, buddy. No, don't tap my only green source. You don't know what's going to happen off the draw. Stupid auto tapper. That's not the order that I want to do that. It worked out, but yeah, I guess it doesn't matter actually. It's not a scry ability. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get in now. Get in for 2 this turn, 4 next turn, and then suddenly I'm ahead on this race. Oh, they got their 4th land and their 3rd color. Things are about to happen. Okay, that's decent value. Um, so next turn, might replay that. They might try and play something else. Do I want to sleep paralysis this? They could have other bounce things. I think I'll Frost Links it, and that'll still allow me to leave up the Bone to Ash. Attack, attack, attack. Declare. Don't want to swing with the 0-1. That would be silly. If they cast the 1-2, then obviously I'm not going to counter it, but they could play a land and play a decent 5-drop, to which I will have to say no. Oh, they finally got there. Yep, yep. They're cooking with gas now. When it dies, draw a card. That seems good, because I would have to kill it. So instead, I will draw a card, and it'll never hit the battlefield. Oh, man. All the elementals. All of the elementals. I shouldn't have played a land. Oh, no, the land will go onto the battlefield anyway. Take action. Oh, it's tapped, so I can't. So I'm going to put a stop on my upkeep and draw step. Because I want to crack this in my upkeep before I draw next turn. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just kill this thing. So I'm not really too worried about a negate. I'll declare all attacks, pull this one back, get it done. Alright, this is how the deck's supposed to work. Sure, something gets frosted. Probably the flyer. Boop. Yes, I will crack this. Acquire a forest to draw. Alright. To main. And then now the thing is cleared because I only clicked once to set it for once. I think I'd rather do this just because it's an elemental. More cards into my hand. Oh wait, I have enough mana to do both. Send those away. I'll attack with that and that if they want to trade either of those. I'm fine with that. I think it's going to be pretty hard for them to make a comeback from this. Yeah, I literally just had the thought that now is the time when I should start leaving up negate all the time. Oh well, though. Instead, I will go to combat, go to attackers, swing with this thing. Oh, I forgot to send the flyer in. Whoops. Okie doke. pop that out. Why did you tap? I noticed it and I didn't do anything about it. Alright, well, it'll just scoop. Should have tapped the red and left up more blue so I could anticipate, negate, and flash in the thing, but still not bad. I've got some XP. I don't know what that means, but I've got it. Let's play another. Oh. It's too greedy. Or is it? Oh, what should I do? I think I should mulligan this, but if I get even one land, it's gas. I gotta send it back. Yep, this one I'll keep. I'm gonna put that away. Alright. We made the adult decision. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and crack this now. And I'm gonna go ahead and get an island because I don't have a red spell in hand, but I do have a double blue spell. Oh, look at that. Never punished. I don't really want to counter a 3-drop with my 4-drop, so I'll just be playing. Oh, could be countering a 4-drop with my 4-drop, but still, it's just going to be the crasher here. That's fine. I can deal with that. So they missed a land drop. Even if they get there, I don't expect them to have too much going on. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Plus, this gives me reason to, like, it's going to make bluffing Bone to Ash a lot. It's going to be bluffing not having a counterspell a lot easier because they could think I wasn't casting something so that I could get a wolf. Let's see, I don't really like the 2-for-1 on that, so we'll just pass. Do they have murder? I think that's what they're telegraphing. They double activate to. Well, still. Oh, they have 2 mana out of that. Sure, you did that with the incorrect timing because now I can play my spell when I wasn't going to attack anyway because I didn't want to trade like that. So, declare no attackers. If I do this, I don't leave up Bone to Ash. But I still think it's the maneuver. Wow. If I had green up, then I... No, there's no way, because I would have to tap a source of blue to cast it as well. Oh, that's exactly what we needed to hit with Bone to Ash. Damn. Alright, well, we put this on something. These guys make 2 mana each. So this is going to turn... See, if I want to leave them up, then I can't really... I can't put this on there because I need them for mana to have enough mana to do all the things. And I guess I... 3... Yeah, because then I can... It's 7 total? So put this on here. This thing goes up to 6, and yeah, and then I put the wolf on. So no. Hold on, cancel. Let's add the mana to my pool first, and we do. Hold on. All right. Make sure it taps the way that I want it to. No attacks, because that would just eat it. Don't be a removal spell. That's okay. So what if I just eat the biggest thing that I can eat? I take 9, 12, 16. Yeah. Oh, that's devastating. They just always have exactly the perfect trick, don't they? I'm not dead this next turn, I don't think. Okay. Trade that off there. Block that there. Chump that. We may not be dead if we draw a removal spell, of which we have plenty. Hmm. So we're going to have to chump there, leave that on there, and just hope to draw something that kills this. Sleep paralysis, I think, is the only option. If they play any creature here, we'll have to counter it. This makes one more chump blocker. Is there any way to cast it and leave up the Bone to Ash? I don't think so. Yeah, because I need to have the Druid up. Yeah, but I absolutely have to. No attacks. That means we're dead. Why would you resolve it like that? Why would you use my one green source to cast a spell that gets more cards? Whoop-de-doo. Alright. Well, that was unfortunate. Thought the deck was decent, but sometimes I guess that just happens. Alright. Thanks everybody. If you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time on YouTube.